Welcome back, everybody. Today, I want to talk about something that I actually just remembered tonight, and it was something I saw on my feed today. But it's this woman. She was talking about like the secrets to financial abundance or whatever. And it wasn't like a practical thing, like do this, do that. It was actually a more of a spiritual thing. And I kind of wanted to add on to what she has to say. But she said like the thing that people don't do to be to be financially abundant, like, it's very simple. She said, one, do what you feel called to do. Like, basically just follow your intuition and do what your intuition tells you. Okay, sure. Number two is show gratitude for being able to do that. Okay. And the third was change your mindset and beliefs around money. Okay, pretty simple. Three things, um, three rules as far as financial abundance. Here's what I have to say on this. One, like, doing what your intuition calls you to do doesn't always have to be an action. Sometimes just being still is all our intuition wants us to do. And sometimes, like a lot of the times, I believe, we naturally are inclined to do the things that our intuition tells us, right? It's generally how we're wired, because that is how the body operates. That is how we survived for so long, right? Like, if you think about the wild in the wilderness, the more intuitive animals are more likely to survive, right? Like, if a deer intuitively knows that there are wolves around, it's more likely to survive than if it isn't paying attention, right? And in the modern world, kind of the same, right? I mean, obviously, the modern world is much more civilized in many ways, so we don't have those problems in the same way. It's more of a societal, where you place as far as happiness, society, money. Regardless, I think following our intuition is actually, it's easier than easy because it's intuitive. It's just an inherent knowledge. The second one, though, being grateful for being able to do that thing, being able to be grateful, very, very important skill. But here's something that I think is a little discreet, and that is, if you are being called to do something, if you are being called towards that purpose, you don't have to force being grateful for it, because you will see the results of you following your purpose, and therefore you will be grateful for the results, but also the process. Okay? For instance, if I feel called to go out and, let's say, cook for the homeless people or buy food for homeless people, like, my reward, so to speak, or my gratitude would come to me. Like, I would feel grateful to do that and for that feeling to be able to help people. And of course, as we know, you sending that energy out there, it's gonna come back. Like, you send out love, you're gonna get love. All right. And so the third part, as far as like changing your mindset around money, your beliefs around money, I think that's true as well. But I think that kind of applies to everything. Like, if you want to succeed at something, if you want something to happen in life, like, you have to at least believe. You gotta at least believe. And I'm not saying that you have to believe that it's gonna happen. You have to at least believe it's possible, right? Let's say you want that new job or that new raise or whatever you want. You gotta at least believe it's possible. Not saying that you will have it, just that it's even possible. Because once we say something's possible, we're opening the door to opportunity. You're opening the door to opportunity. Okay? So I think as far as us following our path in life, it is something that is easy because it's something that is wanted, right? You can try and swim against the flow in the stream, the river that is life, or you can just float down it. But regardless, you're gonna get there. Regardless, you're gonna get there where you're supposed to be regardless. The question is, when you get there, do you want to be relaxed, peaceful, enjoy the ride? Or do you want to be stressed, exhausted from fighting? Like, what do you really want? How do you want to feel when you get there? Think about that. As always, I've been Dev. I'll catch you later. One love, y'all.